friends to join the session immediately. Already 11:02. Deepshi, tell your friend to join the session immediately.
Informed, sir.
Okay, we'll start the session. See, in the previous class, we had discussed about some of the issues, and then there's the fundamental issues in hardware, software cohesion. That is one of the important issues. The selecting the language. Okay, a program language captures some computation model. There should be maps into the architectures. Okay, there is no hard and fast rules to specify this language should be used for capturing this model. Some of the most captured model, okay, can be captured by using some of the multiple programming language. Okay, the model can be designed by using the block-wise, model-wise. Otherwise, we have some of the programming languages are there. Utilizing that programming language, you can create the model. Okay, create the model like C, C++, Java. These are some of the programming language to capture to design the particular model. Okay, and also some of the software implementation language like VHDL, C, GitLab, etc. Okay, these are the programming languages are used for implementing the hardware. And another hand, a single language can be used for capturing the variety of the model. Certain languages are good in capturing the certain computation model, like C++ is a good candidate for capturing the object-oriented model. Okay, these are the issues will be there. See, that's why initially I told you people before selecting any project, okay, we have to choose a proper computational model. Okay, in case of hardware side also, in case of the software also. Okay, if you take an example for MATLAB, you can write a model by using the math codes. Otherwise, we can also design the model by using the blocks also. Okay, which one is good, which one is good for you? You can select the proper computation model and do the analysis. So that's the issues is there. Selecting the language is also one of the issues. You should select the proper language. Okay, after that, again, we have discussed one more issue is the partitioning the system requirement into the hardware and software. For an implementation of prospective, if you take an implementation perspective, it may be possible to implement the system requirement in case of either a hardware as well as software. During this kind of situation, a set of decision to make this figure out of the list of the components, hardware and then list of the components, and then various hardware software trades off are used to making a decision on the hardware software partitioning. Okay. That's also one of the issues. That is also fundamental issues in the hardware software cohesion. And also in the previous class, one more important topic we have discussed is a computation model in the embedded region. Okay, actually this computation model commonly used for computational model in the embedded system design by using these different types of the flow models with it. One is the data flow model, second is the controlled data flow models, third one is the state machine model, and fourth one is the sequential program model, and fifth one is the concurrent or computing process models, and finally is the objective oriented model. Okay, in the previous class we discussed about the already we discussed about the data flow model as well as the control data flow model. Okay, see the data flow graph or a model, data flow graph, or you can also call as a diagram. Okay, there's a model translation, the data processing the requirement in the data flow graph. Okay, actually here in this the data will be driven the model. Okay, data using the data, the model will be activated. Okay, okay, it is a data driven the model in which the program execution is determined by the data. And this model also emphasizes on the data and the operation on the data which transform the input to output data. And this kind of processing the data flow can use for the DSS application. Okay, this is one of the good example. And also, you can see in the figure, there's a one way of representing the data flow graph or diagrams. Okay, here in this model, the operation of the data is represented by using a block. Okay, that is represented by circle, and data flow is represented by using the okay, where the data is stored. Okay, the data process, the processing it will be arithmetical, it will be anything, any logical processing data, arithmetic or some. Okay, there is a two data set there. The processing will be represented by the dot circle. There's a block that's called circles, and data flow is represented by using the arrow. Okay. See, it is the inward arrow to process the representation input, and an output arrow for the process the representation of the output data in the notification. In the notation, in this example, you can take an example in this figure. There's a two data set with A and B. Okay, that data will be processed in the data flows nodes. Okay, the processing data is nothing but is a plus. Okay, what is the processing data that will be represented by X is equal to A plus B, and A and B is the input data, and X is the output data. Again, the next process also be going on. Again, Y is equal to X minus C. Okay, the processing the data means the two input data will be subtract that. What is the subtract value will be represented by the output. Okay, this is a illustration, the implementation of the data flow graph for implementing this requirement. And also, one more thing we have discussed, there's a control data flow diagrams. Here in the control data flow diagrams, okay, it is also same thing. The data is driven the model. Okay, data is driven the model in which the execution is made. The execution will be controlled by the data. Okay, and it is does not involve any control operation. It is a conditionals. Okay, if suppose the data is right, then it will move for the next steps. If it is no more, again we move to the next step. So here also same thing in this data flow models. The data is driven the model in which the execution is controlled by the data and does not involve any control operations. Okay, that's the conditionals. Okay, in the control data flow graph model is modeling the application involving the conditional program executions. Okay, and then these models contains both data operation as well as the control operations. Okay, and then this control data flow graph contains that both the data flow nodes and decision nodes. You can see observe the decision nodes will be represented by the diamond, and then data flows nodes will be represented by the arrow mark. Okay, and also the DFG is contains only data flow models, data flow nodes. And then you can example, you can take there is a implementation of the that figure is representing some of the implementation of the control data flow graph for the following requirement. Suppose if the flag will be 1, okay, suppose if the flag will be 1, then it is right, it is a true means then you go for the processing of data. You get X is equal to A plus B. Suppose if the data that flag is equal to 1, it is not true, then it will go for the processing data is equal to Y is equal to A minus B. Okay, this is a way to take the decision for the particular conditions. Okay, and this requirement contains the decision making process. Okay, and then the control node is represented by the diamond black, which is the decision making element in a normal flowchart based design, and control data flow graph translate the requirement, which is modeled to a concurrent process model, and the decision on which the process is to be executed is determined by the control nodes. Okay, till up to we have discussed in the the previous class. Then next state of the model, there is a state machine model. Okay, the next one is the state machine model. The state machine model is also used for the modeling the reactive or event driven embedded systems. Okay, we have one of the criteria is there. Okay, different criteria. Some of the based on the criteria, the embedded system will be designed. Okay, that is also one of the criteria, means the particular embedded system will be reactivated or in terms of time, or reactivated in terms of the event. Okay, yeah, the state of model. What is the position of that particular model? Okay, that model will be reactive or event driven embedded system. Okay, reactive means event driven means after completing the event, again it will be reactive. Again it will be, once again it will be started. Okay, otherwise it will be triggered based on trigger or based on the time base. Okay, after completing some seconds or some time period, again we start reacting the particular embedded system. Yes, the statement, the position. Okay, how the model will be activated. It may be a reactive or it may be an event-driven embedded system whose processing the behavior are dependent on the state transmissions. Embedded system used in the control and industrial application are typically example for event-driven system. Oh, okay. After completing one cycles, again it will be started new. Okay, like the event. After completing one process, we'll go for the next process. Okay, that's why in the most of the automation industries, automation or some automation industry, like if you take an example for conveyor belt. After completing one unit, next process will be start. Okay, like that also maximum. The most of the, suppose we've taken one more example is a CCN, CNC machines. After completing a one tool operation, then we go for the next tool operations. Okay, like that it will be activated. Okay, continuously will be activated after completing the each unit. Okay, suppose we take an example, there is one tool is there. Okay, means how they manufacture this tool means by using the some computer machines. Okay, CCN. Machine in this machine there is a number of tools are deployed in the particular machines. Okay, each tools have done some different work conditions. Okay, suppose in the particular tool we have a number of some modification you are doing means each tools can do the some modification after the completing is done. The next tools will be activated like that. After completing each event, the embedded system will be turned on some of the devices. Okay, that's why these kind of embedded systems actually used in the controlling and industrial application. Actually, example is the event-driven system. After completing the one unit, again we will be start the second unit. Okay, then we start the next process. The state machines model describe the system behavior which states, events, action, and transition. Okay, state is representative of a certain situation. State is nothing but it is a representation of current situation. An event is an input to the state. That event is acts as a stimuli for the state transition. And transition is the movement. Okay, that movement means the initially some state is there, that will be movement to the another state. Okay, one process to next process. Action is an activity to be performed by the state. Means activities. What kind of activities will be done before transition happen? Okay, okay. That's why the state of model will be described. Describe the model's behavior. The system behavior with a state, event, action, and transition. Okay, clear about this one. State is representing the present situation, and then event is the what is the input. What we event have given the particular devices, then the particular state, and after the transition is after that from that transmission to the another state transmissions. Okay, the movement and activity means in the presentation to in the next moment in between there is some activity will be some activity will be performed by the state of the machines. Okay, that's called the state machine model. Okay, next is the finest state machine. The next one important state models. Okay, because we have computation, different types of computation models are there in the embedded system. One is the data flow graph model, second is the control data flow graph model, next is the state machine model, okay, sequential program model, and then concurrent and communicating processing model and object oriented model. Okay, after that Again, we move to the next type of the model. There is a finite state machine model. There is a represented by FSM model. Okay, FSM model. Actually, is in this model is one in which the number of states are finite. Okay, the number of states will be some more will be there. The system is described using a finite number of possible states. Suppose we have taken an example, let us consider the design of the embedded system for driving passenger seatbelt warning. Okay, there's an automotive using this finite state model. Okay, there's a seatbelt warning. Okay, they will be given. Okay, suppose if you are not wearing immediately, the warning alarm will be ringing. There is a seatbelt warning. Okay, every time. Okay, if you answer your awareness, that state will be that warning will be nullified. If you once again remove the seatbelt, again the event will be occur. Okay, that's a finite event should be occurred. Okay, that's called as finite state machines. Okay, is only one, but it will occur with a number of times. That's a finite times. Okay, that's a good example is given here. The seat belt warning. Okay, and then the system requirement are captured as when the vehicle ignition will turn on and the seat belt is not the seat belt is not fastened within a 10 second of ignition on, the system is generating the alarm signal for 5 seconds. Okay, it may be 5 seconds, it may be 10 seconds, it may be 1 minute, it may be 3 minutes also will be there. We have different, because each models, each automotive models, we are setting the different timers. Okay. Don't confuse that. Okay, for some cars within a 5 second, generating the alarm signal from 5 seconds. Some cars will be 1 minute also will be there. Okay, that's why they will check. Means the embedded system will be checked after ignition will be turned on. The seatbelt is not fastened within the second. If you're not wearing the seatbelt within that particular 10 seconds of the ignition on, the system will be generating the alarm signals for 5 seconds. Okay, the alarm is turned off. Okay, when the alarm times 5 seconds expires, or the driver and passenger fasten the belts or the ignition switch is turned off whenever happens first. Okay, if it means that alarm will be off when the driver or passenger fastens the belt, or once ignition will be off, it will be closed. So that's why this is also one model should be, but it is appear in the number of states. Number of states should be a different finite. Okay, states should be. If you answer, you are seat belt after alarm off ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Suppose ನೀವು ignition off ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ alarm off ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That's a state, different state of models. It will be activated. Okay, there's a given an example here. See, this is a finite state model for automatic seatbelt warning system. Here, there is a number of stuff. States will be a finite. Okay, states will be a finite. So it may be alarm off or waiting, alarm on. Okay, here the states are alarm off, waiting. Okay, alarm on. Okay, it will be wait off after 10 seconds. After ignition, they wait for some 5 to 10 seconds. If you're not wearing the seatbelt, it start generating the alarm. Okay, that's why we can see in this examples we have 3 states will be there: alarm off, waiting, and then alarm on, and the events. We can see the events. Okay, when ignition will be on, okay, they will start the it will be waiting. Okay, if ignition key is off, is nothing but automatically the alarm will be off only. Okay, once timer will be expire, again the alarm will be turned on. Okay, alarm time will be expired, then alarm will be off only. Suppose seat belt will be on, means alarm will be off only. You can see we have different events are there for a single condition. There's only one. We have a number of states will be more, but events also will be more only. Okay, the number of events will be a ignition key is on, ignition key is off, timer experience, and the alarm time experience, seatbelt will be on. Okay, these are the events. Okay, these are the events, but states will be a 3. One is alarm on, alarm off, or waiting. Okay, now you can see the block diagram. It shows that total the finite system model for the automatic seat belt warning systems. Okay, see when alarm will be off. Okay, when alarm will be off, means ignition keys will be off. Okay, during that ignition key will be off only, the alarm will be off. You can see the arrow directions also. When ignition key is on, it is waiting for turning on the alarm. It takes some time to turn on the alarm. That's why it takes waiting. Because it's a second event. Okay, second state. Okay. Suppose the after waiting the timer. Okay, within that particular timer we're not wearing the seat belt, then the automatically the alarm will be turned on. Okay, when alarm is turned on, the alarm is time is experience means automatically the alarm goes to off. Okay, otherwise if you wearing the seat belt or if you turn off the key means alarm will be off. Okay, you can see how many states are there and then how many number of events are there in a single model. Okay, we have 3 states: alarm off, waiting, and alarm on. Events will be ignition on, ignition off, time experience, alarm, time experience, and seat belt is on. Okay, clear about this one? Any doubt? Yes or no? Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, it is very easy to understand the state, final state model. Okay, the next one, same thing, they're given the description about the state model. Okay, if the ignition key is on, event is trigger the 10-second timer and transition state to waiting. If the seat belt is on, or ignition key is off, event occur during the wait state. The state transition will be goes to off conditions. When the wait timer is experienced, expert, then in the waiting state, the event time expire is generated and it is transition the state to alarm on from the waiting state. Again, the alarm on state continues until the seat belt on or ignition key is off event or alarm time experience event, whichever occurs will be fast. Okay, the occurrence of any of this event transition the state to alarm off. Okay, the wait state is implemented using a timer. The timer is also a certain set of state and event for a state transition. Using this FSM model, the timer can be modeled in this figure. Okay, one is a see this is a model timer. There's a one more conditions. Okay, one more example is given for the timer. Okay, see there's a idle, this ready, and this is a running. How many states are there? 3 states are there: idle, ready, and then running. There's a model for timer. Okay, there's a previous example is a model for alarm seat belt warning system. Okay, now the same finite model. Finite model is having a infinite states. Okay, okay, events also will be there. Okay, here we have 3 models, 3 states, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 states will be there. See, in this timer, there's a timer states. Okay, can be either idle, it can be either ready, or it can be running. Okay, during the normal conditions, when the timer is not running. Okay, during normal condition, when the timer is not running, it is set to be a idle state. Okay, then the timer is set to be in the ready. The state will be timer is loaded with the count corresponding to the required time delay. And then timer is remaining ready until the start timer even occurs. Okay, the timer changes into state to running from the ready state on the receiving a start timer event and remaining in the running state until the timer counter expires of or a stop timer event occur. The timer state changes from idle from running on receiving a stop timer or a timer expire event. Okay, like that. See, This is also another example for the waiting state implemented by using the timer. Okay. Then some of the example I have given here for finite system model. Okay, it is visible now. See, take down this example number 1. Okay, design an automatic tea coffee vending machine based on the FSM model for the following requirement. The tea and coffee vending is initiated by the user, inserting 5 rupees of coin. Okay, after inserting the coin, the user can either select the coffee or tea or press cancel. Okay, to cancel the order and take the back to the coin. Okay, you can see how many states are there. Okay, this is an example for this FSM model. Okay, here we should design in the automatic tea coffee vending machine based on this finite state model. Finite state model. We need some following the requirement. Finite state model, finite state machine model for the following requirement. Okay, see, if you get the tea or coffee, okay, that should be initiated by, if you want the tea means tea or coffee, it should initially it should initiated by inserting the 5 rupees coin. Okay, after inserting the coin, then the user can select either a tea or coffee or press the cancel. Okay, to cancel the order and take back the coin. Okay, there is a example is given. See, as per that, the solution, this finite state machine model contains four state, namely waiting for coin. Okay, before inserting the coin, okay, that particular user, they need some tea or coffee means it should inserting some 5 rupees coin. Okay, during that particular time, the waiting for the coin. Okay, waiting for the coin. Again, after inserting the coin, what is next? The waiting for the user input. Okay, that person either taking a coffee or tea. Okay, that should be a second. Okay, there is a second event. Second state, there is a waiting for user input. After user input, suppose the user can pressing the tea or coffee or cancel. Okay, dispense the tea and dispense the coffee or cancel the that event. Okay, see how many states are there? Nearly 4 states should be there. Okay, if it is coffee, tea, dispense coffee, go to the dispense coffee or tea, and then the waiting for the inserting coin, and then waiting for the user input. Okay, see, this is a state model. Okay, there is a final state machine model for automatic tea and coffee vending machine. We have 4 states will be there: waiting for coin, waiting for the user input, and waiting for dispense of tea and dispense of coffee. That will be represented by different state names: state A, state B, state C, and state D. Okay. See, initially, state A is representing the waiting for the coin. When user come and will be inserting a coin, then you go for the next state. Alappa, correct alva? There is a state B. The second state will be a state B. See, when the coin is the event, okay, when inserting the coin, then the state will be transitioned from state A to state B. Okay, clear about this one? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಓಕೆ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? waiting for the user input. Okay, it may be a coffee event, it may be a tea. Okay, there's a 2 events. Okay, the event 2 will be there. Okay, one is the tea button press. Another will be event will be the coffee button press. Okay, if you pressing means the action. What is the action that will taken? There is a dispense the tea or dispense the coffee. Okay, then it will get completed. Okay, in state C. Okay, state C is the dispense of tea and state D is the dispense of tea. So after event will be tea will be dispensed, then completed the process. Action will be done, then again go for the state A. Okay, similarly in the state D, the coffee will be dispensed, then the action will be completed, then it will go for the state A. Okay. Suppose if you want to cancel that particular state, so you don't want to go for the taking the coffee or coffee or tea in the state B only. If you go for canceling the button, then can will be come out. Okay, you can see the event will be the cancel if you that the user will be from state B. I'm telling that's a user interface. Okay, there are three options we are given. The first option we are given for the that's the input. Okay, three input given by the user in the state B. The first one is the action to be means the event to be go for the T button press. Otherwise, the second event is the coffee button press. Or third one event is the cancel button. If you in the state B, the user will be pressing the cancel button. The coin will be out. Okay, the action should be coin will be out. Okay, then the action will be completed. Clear about this one? Clear about this one? Any doubt regarding this?
No, sir.
Okay. See, there is a one model is given. There's a finite state machine model example one. Okay, then these are the some of the explanation about this that FSM model example one. Okay, next second example. See, there is a second example. The design a coin operated public phone unit based on finite. There's a FSM. There's a finite state machine model for the following requirement. Okay, the first one is the calling process is initiated by lifting the receivers. Okay, that's the off hook. ಅರ್ಥಾತ್ DSS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಅಲ್ಲ ಆಫ್ ಹುಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮಾತ್ರನೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನಿಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ ಇನಿಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಲೈನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಚೆಕ್ the called or called party, okay, a caller, okay, that party, the first user that they will check that that telephone goes to off or on. Okay, here also same thing. The second example is the coin box operated public telephone unit based on this finite state machine models for the following requirement. The first requirement is the calling process. The calling process. Okay, if you want to connecting the thing, okay, the calling process is initiated by the lifting the receivers of the telephone unit. Okay, after lifting the telephone, the user should be inserting a 1 rupee coin to make the call. Okay, if the line is busy, okay, suppose if it is connected, it will be continued. Suppose the line will be busy, the coin should be returned to the replacing the receiver back on the hook. Okay, then it is in a on hook only. Okay, if the line is through, suppose the line will be through, the user is allowed to talk till 60 seconds. Okay, and at the end of 40th second. Okay, the fourth requirement you can see observe in the fourth requirement. If the line is through, the user allowed to talk till 60 seconds, and at the end of 45th second, promoting for inserting another 1 rupee coin for continuing the call is initiated. And then once a connection connect ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ತಕ್ಷಣ that user should allow talk till 60 seconds. Okay, 60 seconds ಅಂತ allow ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. 45 seconds ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಒಂದು ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್, ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕಟ್ಟು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ the call will be continuing. ಕಾಲ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. Okay, suppose if the user does not insert any another 1 rupee coin, the call should be terminated after completing the 60 second time stores. Okay, the system is ready to accept a new call request when the receiver is placed back on the hook. The system goes the out of order state when there is a line is formed. Okay, see how many requirements? There is a 7 requirements. Okay, then see for the second example, okay, how many states are there? How many states are there? Nearly the ready. The first will be nearly 7 requirements is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 requirement is there. For that, we should follow the state one. Should be ready, waiting for the call. Okay, that is the waiting for the call processing initiated through the receiver of the telephone call. Okay, that is the ready for that one. And second state will be the waiting for coin. Okay, after inserting the coin, then it will go for to allow the to make the call. Correct now. Again, in C, what happened? Please hold a minute. Please hold. Okay, sorry for the delay. It is audible now. Say sir no. Hello. It is
Yes,
audible.
sir.
Yes, sir.
See, in this problems, we have nearly 9 states will be appear. The first one is the ready for that one, and second one is the waiting for the coin. Okay, and waiting the number. Okay, now after inserting the coin means they allow for entering the number. Okay, that is the third state. Okay, state C is the waiting for the number. And after that, state D is the dialing. Okay, after waiting number, now we go for the dialing. Okay, next state will be the call in progress. Okay, call it when it is dialed is valid, then it will be suppose that dial number is not engaged. Okay, then automatically the call will be connected. That's the next state will be the call in progress. Okay, after that call will be terminated. Okay, initially there is different events will be occur. Okay, before after completing the 60 seconds, automatically the call will be terminated. Suppose if you are in suppose again the initiated before ending the call, if you are inserting another 1 rupee coin, the call will be initiated some time, another 60 minutes. Okay, after that, next is it will be unable to make the call. Okay, invalid input number. So number will be invalid. It means it go back to the main portions. And suppose the out of order. Okay, these are some of the states. Okay, you have different states will be there. Okay, these states we can discuss in the next class. Okay, don't worry. Okay, again we are discussing about this example in the next class. Okay, there's the second model example. There's a final state machine model. Okay, dear students, see the quiz will be activated. Okay, this is our microcontroller quiz will be activated. Okay, it will be ended at 12 o'clock. Another 20 minutes will be there. See, everyone go to the particular team. Okay, there is a arm. Okay, there is a arm and the embedded system quiz 4 will be there. Quiz 4. Okay, select the quiz 4. Everyone should take the quiz now. Okay, we have only 20 minutes time. Okay, everyone should go and take the quiz. Do it now. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೋಗಿ ಕ್ವಿಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ.
Yes, sir.
There's a Armand embedded system quiz 4 will be there. Go to the particular quiz. Take it. Deepshi is viewed. Rupesh is viewed. What about others? See, everyone, please, dear student, please, everyone take down the quiz. Tell to your friend to take this quiz. See, only 2 students are viewed. Okay, what about others? See, everyone go and take the quiz immediately. See, nearly 8 members are there here in this session. Okay, Sonika, Subramania Reddy, Jyoti, Ramesh. Jyoti is not possible. Ramesh also not possible to take the quiz because you are logging with a different username. And Dinesh, Dilip Kumar, Deepchi and Rupashri, everyone should take the quiz immediately. Tell to your friends, other friends also. Why they are not attending the class? Shreya and Abhishek, Murthy. Okay, this time is very difficult to get this attendance, and there's not. Then this time they will pakka detained. Tell to your friends directly like this. Okay, they are. I'm not. I'm observing from last 2 weeks. Some of the students are irregular. They are not attending the classes regularly. If you have any doubt, means you can ask me any question now only for today session. Don't have any questions? Please take the quiz and do it fast. It will expire on today only. The due date will be 12. Okay, on or before 12, everyone should submit the quiz. And also one more thing is very important. Okay, this semester's exams is there now. It is a open choice question they are given. Open choice question means Okay, in earlier, we are for each model you should attend only one questions. Now they have given the open choice. Okay, if you studied properly 3 models, you can attend the 100 question also. There's one of the benefit I have given from the VTU for this semesters. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಈ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಪನ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಪನ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು 3 ಮಾಡಲ್ ಓದಿದ್ರುವೆ, ಓಕೆ, 3 ಮಾಡಲ್ ಓದಿದ್ರುವೆ ನೀವು 100 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಈಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಸಬ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಈ ಸಬ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು 1 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು 100 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ 5 ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಓದ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಓಪನ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್. ಓಪನ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ದ only one model you can attend the 2 questions. ಓಕೆ, 2 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೀವು ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಓಪನ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ಫುಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೀವು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿತ್ತು 73 ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಈಗ 32 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಸಹ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. VTU, okay, because we have a this pandemic issues ಮತ್ತೆ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಇಂದ ಇದೊಂದು ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಈಸಿ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್, ಯು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಲಾಗ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಲಾಗ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, okay, you concentrate 1 or 2 3 modules. Okay, at least you should attend properly, you will get the maximum marks.